Hello everyone. Got 4 more stones to cut today. So these are pretty interesting. I got this just a river rock really, but I love the colors in it. And I wanted to give this a couple cuts, get a couple slabs off of it. And if there's no fractures in it, I would love to make some cabs with that pattern and those colors. I think those would look really nice. So I'm going to cut that one. Here I've got a fairly large nodule of Moroccan agate. Look at the banding in this one. It looks like there's tubes in the middle. Really anxious to cut that one and see how that looks. We'll get some slabs off of that. And then this tiny little nodule, it's got kind of a greenish, orangish color to it, which is common for the area where this material is found. This is an Australian agate. Comes out of Agate Creek in Queensland. And that little broken window is going to tell you a lot about what's in this. The question is whether or not it's going to be fractured. I'm hoping to get at least one good slab out of that. If I can get it in the saw enough to get the slab. And then I've got another Queensland from Agate Creek area, Australian agate, with those pastel pinks and white colors. It's got the broken heel on the front and the back, weathered. I see a little bit of a fracture right here, but I'm hoping that's just on the surface. It doesn't appear to go into the stone. So I'm really anxious to get that cut and maybe get a slab or two out of it. So let me get these stones on the saw, get them cut, and I'll be right back. See you in a few. All right, I am back from the saw. Start with this little river rock, tumbled rock. Most likely just a piece of porphyry. Let's see how it came out. Oh, those little feldspar crystals are all through this stone. I don't see any fractures. That's a good sign. I should be able to cab these slabs. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on each of these because they're all pretty much the same. All right. Very cool, that came out nice. I still got a chunk of these cab knives. I believe they will. All right, very cool. Let's look at the next stone. We'll take this first little Australian agate. So we'll look at the first heel. Okay, got a little fracture up here. Really nice pattern, very translucent. Love the color on this guy. Not really sure what color it is, kind of a greenish orangish or greenish yellowish color. Let's look at that first slab. You can see a fracture in this stone down here near the bottom. But the banding is really nice. Okay. Another slab. And my saw just chewed that up. Having some technical difficulties with the saw I was using today. You can sand that out. So we have a little bit of fracture up here where it's chipped off, and that bottom fracture is still there. A little bit of quartz starting to creep in here. And that last little heel. Alright, well, not bad for a tiny little nodule. Got a couple slabs that we could cab. Alright, let's go on to the third stone, the other Australian Queensland agate. So we'll cut this first little heel off. Wow. Again, it's got the little fractures coming in from the side, but these actually look healed. The colors are amazing in this one. Got the pastel colors. Not as translucent in the center, just a little on the edges. Alright, got one little slab off of this. Alright. Really nice banding. Love the colors. It's going to make a gorgeous cabochon. Even with those healed fractures, it should look nice. Okay, and then we got this end heel. It's flat enough on that side that I can still cap this. That's just gorgeous. It is a nice stone. Alright, so I'll get a couple cabs out of that. Alright, very nice. And the last stone. Got that Moroccan agate nodule. Okay, so we got the banding up here with a couple little tubes or something in the middle. And I ended up cutting this from both directions all the way through. So what I noticed right before I cut it, it's hard to tell now, but if you look here, it looks like it had some kind of a pseudomorph or whatnot, which is causing these tubes up here. So let's start at the back end. It's got a little bit of pitting where the pseudomorphs didn't completely form. They're hollow, but it's a cool design. A little bit of banding mixed in with that. There is a fracture that looks healed near the top. And we got that first slab. Alright, pseudomorphs are getting bigger. Banding is only at the top. It's pretty cool looking. Now look at that. Those formations. Those are pretty cool looking. It's really neat. I wish they weren't hollow and had filled in with whatever it was growing. appears to go pretty deep into the stone. Got some banding up the top here. Alright, now we've got some banding going around those pseudomorphs. That's cool. I like that slab right there. Yeah, make a nice cap. And same on this side of this one. Really cool. Alright, that make a nice cab with the banding on the top and the bottom, pseudomorphs in the middle, and we're left with this little heel. Very nice. Really thought it was going to have more banding mixed off of that end here, but I'm definitely good with this. Super cool. Alright, well thanks for watching everybody. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.